Hi, so this is a tutorial on how to set up my fake index gestures. Now, this works for any gesture controller for VRChat. Even if you didn't purchase my index gestures, this works for any of them. It's the same thing every time. Obviously, the very first thing you're going to want to do is have a setup avatar and then import the gestures that you want. Now, I have a little info thing here that explains the difference between these two, and then also the difference between the MF and RRs. But for now, just import that, and I have already imported it because this avatar is almost fully set up at this point. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna find a folder here that says that's called Payhip stuff, and in that you're going to find the gestures. However, I already moved it to my 3.0 section where the gestures are. And in there, this is what it's going to look like, except there's going to be two of these gesture controllers, the animators. And, again, look through the info to see which one you would prefer to use. But obviously I'm going to be using this one. Alright, so with your little folder open, click on your avatar, and on the right side you will start seeing all of this: the avatar descriptor, animator, and the pipeline manager. Scroll down until you see playable layers, okay? Playable layers, and then in playable layers there's a section called gesture, and you're just going to grab your FX controller and you're gonna drag it in there, and that's all you have to do. Now it'll have gestures. However, and I think this is kind of important to note if you are setting up an avatar from scratch, if you have, so in your FX layer, if you have facial expressions set up, there will be a section at the top for left hand, right hand, and both, and you need to remove the hands layer mask from those, otherwise it is not going to work. It is just going to use the gestures from your effects layer. However, most creators, if you will have a pre-set up avatar, if you have a finished avatar, you do not need to worry about that. So yeah, that's it. That is how you do it. It is very simple, it's very easy, anyone can do it.